Hey, I'm Rita Cook with Ellis County Press, ECP TV, and I'm here this morning with Sheriff Brad Norman. Nice to see you. The last time we talked, you were running for this office, and now you've done it.
Yes, ma'am.
So one of the things that we're going to talk about this morning is Operation Genesis. And I remember back whenever we talked, this was one of your initiatives if you took office. So you have been one of the only politicians that has actually kept your word. Just joking, but not really. No, you really did just hit the ground running with this. So Operation Genesis, tell the viewers about what it is and what happened.
Operation Genesis is a multi-agency effort to identify and eventually arrest people who are soliciting our children online. Okay. And that's through chat rooms, that's through different venues of social media. Okay. So what we did ourselves, Ellis County Sheriff's Office, Waxahachie Police Department, Midlothian Police Department, Ellis County District Attorney's Office, DPS, their unit, and several other agencies worked together and set up this program where we had undercover officers acting as these 13, 14-year-old girls and talking with them online via whatever venue that may be, whether it be social, one of the social media sites or chat rooms, and then basically they agree to meet, and we end up meeting the police. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. We had 17. This last operation was 3 days long. Mm-hmm. We had 17 people. 17 cases total, with 16 people, so one person had more than one case, one person had two. And of these now, we now have 11 of the 16 arrested and are actively seeking the other 5 now. Okay, so when you had the press conference, you guys had arrested 10. Yes, ma'am. And I think you said just a couple of days ago you arrested the 11th one. Last Friday, yes. Okay, and one of the things I think Ann Montgomery, the DA, mentioned is Operation Genesis. The name came from this is the first time that you guys have done anything like this in Ellis County. That is true. It's been one of my goals, and still is, and will continue to be as long as I'm sheriff, to target those who target our children. Our children they're the backbone of any community. Right. And we need to invest in our children, and so we will be committed to going after anybody who targets our children. Okay, tell us a little bit tell the viewers what they need to do to make sure that their children stay out of trouble. Absolutely. You need to talk with your kids. You need to find out, have as much open conversation as you possibly can. Especially know what sites they're going to and what they're doing on the internet, whether that's on a home computer or on a smartphone. Because anything you can do on any of those chat rooms on a computer, you can do now off your telephone. So it's very important, number one, to communicate with your kids and try to get them to be as open, as honest, and warn them about some of the pitfalls of some of these places. They may not be talking to who they think they're talking to. Right. It's different when they're communicating with their friends who they know, they go to school with, or their neighbors with. But it's a whole different deal when you're on some chat room or some social media site. And just because there's a picture of a person there, that doesn't mean that's who you're talking to. That's even the case with online dating. I know a lot of times you're talking to someone from another country. Where are the chat rooms that they're going? Right? Like I don't have any children, so I don't know some of this. I can get you a list of several, but there's numerous. I mean, there's dozens, hundreds of them. But like I said, just even stuff as common as Facebook. Okay. Just because you're Facebook friends with somebody, that doesn't mean you know that person unless you actually know them. So that can be the first place that contact's made. Okay. There's a lot of other ones that kids are using more than Facebook's really more of an adult type deal. But like we have Snapchat, is that something, like I know that goes away, so you can't even trace what's said. Right, and any of those, Instagram, Snapchat, any of those social media sites can be a place where the initial conversation starts between a predator and one of our children. Okay, and I know back during COVID, it came out that it wasn't here necessarily, but it was just I think it was and we're going to have to cut soon, but I think they were talking about a lot of the predators. Jeffrey Epstein is how it started, is what the whole conversation started. And
I know that that has been an issue all over. We're going to have to wrap it up. Thank you, Sheriff Norman, for being on the show. Thanks for watching.